If you've been on the Urban Rider website recently, you may have noticed a load of new clothing from the company Oxford, and that's because we've been really impressed with their latest range. One such item is the brand new Oxford Sterling, which we have here. These have a price of around £300. They have a CE AA certification, and we have them in 2 color choices. And it's relatively similar to one of the jackets that inspired this, actually, one of their best sellers in actual fact, the Oxford Hardy, which they also have a new version of. It's really clear to see that over the last few years, Oxford have devoted a lot more time and effort, research and development to their clothing. We know them so well for their accessories. They've got so many different accessories to choose, things like their heated grips, their locks, their covers, things that they're better known for. And one of the overriding themes is the value for money, the functionality, and that's also been present in their clothing, but they've made a big push as to the comfort, the styling, and the overall quality of their clothing, which is why you'll see a lot of it on our website now, because we're really impressed with their latest collection. The Sterling is a new jacket from Oxford and is a really good example of their improvements in quality. It is also based off of one of their most popular jackets, the Hardy, and you can see a lot of the influence. The big difference really is the fit, the storage as well. So this is a taller jacket, slightly heavier, obviously made for colder temperatures, I suppose, taller people as well. The other one is a shorter jacket, so you've got more storage on the front as well. Overall, though, similar in style. It fits within their urban collection, obviously with a classic or vintage look. And it is going to prove popular because wax cotton jackets always do. They're something of a staple when it comes to motorcycle clothing. This has all the features you would want from something like that, including quilting at your shoulders, the colorways as well that this is available in. In comparison to some other wax cotton jackets, this is a little bit stiffer, I would say, or at least that's how it feels when you first interact with it. It may well soften over time, but something else that's very clear is that they've gone light with the coating on this. Sometimes with wax cotton jackets, they can be very heavy with the actual waxing of them, and you'll get some of that on your fingers. I personally prefer this type. I understand obviously it is there to make it more water repellent. This actually is obviously water repellent from the outside, and it also has a waterproof membrane on the inside that is a dry to dry waterproof membrane rated at around 5,000 millimeters, which is probably fairly light when it comes to waterproofing, but still nice to have all the same, and something I guess I'd expect at this kind of price point. It uses Armorlite Pro Wax. It has a composition that's predominantly made up of cotton and polyester. Nylon is also included, and the jacket has a CE AA certification. Also comes complete with level 2 armor in your elbows and your shoulders, and has a pocket for a back protector if you want to get one. Branding is thankfully rather understated. You want something like this to be pretty simple when it comes to branding. You don't want to plaster it across the whole jacket, so you have a logo at your arm there. You will notice certain details such as pleats around your shoulders, making it more flexible as you reach. It has an adjustable strap around your waist that actually goes within the jacket. Now I actually quite like that. Sometimes with taller jackets, they will make it a belt that you could take off, I suppose, in other jackets. With this one, it is fixed on there, but quite nice that it is discreetly hidden around the front and also around the reverse. You'll notice pockets at your chest with flaps over the top there, and you've got venting across this. You have vents at your chest, you have vents on the arm just above your bicep, and an exit vent between your shoulder blades. There's leather around the neckline to make it more comfortable. Obviously, having a taller collar, you want that to be very comfortable as you move your head around, because that's quite a mobile area whilst you're on the bike. You have snaps on the front here, and you also have a YKK zip on the front and a gutter to direct water away from the front. If you open the zip up, you will notice that it has a removable liner. It's a gilet, so it just covers your bodies, not your arms. And then you have a comfort mesh liner behind that. This is a medium we've got on the mannequin. It's a bit snug on him, in all honesty. I'm a 38-inch chest, and actually this is the size I would go for. So sizing is accurate, but you can check the size guide on our website if you need to. We do think this offers a great alternative for a wax cotton jacket if you like this style, something maybe a little bit more affordable than some other options on the market. So if you want to check this out for yourself, you can find links in the description, as are links to the rest of Oxford's range, and I'll see you soon.